thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Bears offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
As the first down is still going. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets some space around the 30. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Right by the receiver.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this round. A direct snap. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Huskers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. He can go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback.
The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. To the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield and we set it for the first down at the 41. The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was give him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Swung with a pass rush, a sack. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Baylor. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Gets it up quickly to the left side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Nebraska, 0. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Huskers will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And there's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. That's an important first down on that running play. And the tailback's got it again. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Nice grab. It's Jones. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Caught for the completion. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bears! This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
And the runner takes off to his right. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game finish. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With pressure and sack, and he'll be tackled inside the 10. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Now the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's intercepted. Good across his body. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half?
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd intercept.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically. Help that off.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. A huge defensive score.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He's got it inside the 15. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
And the Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Gets into space at the 50. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! The tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Caught by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
QB keeper all the way. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the back now goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, I guess we could say that third time's the charm for this offense on these fourth downs, as that last conversion gives them their first of the day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. With a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The tight end has got it. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Bears. They couldn't stop him there.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Offense operating from the pistol. And on the carry, he's heading left. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's another sack for this defense. They have pressured this quarterback from the start to near the end. And the crazy thing is, they've shut this offense down. Would you have expected that with this kind of quarterback?
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Man, I I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Getting set. Here's second down. Testing the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Baylor. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they can get it done.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Out comes the field goal team to get the shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The receiver makes the catch. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. How
about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here's the toss play now, running left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for a late, deep throw. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become